AI is already in your workflow, even if you didn't notice. If any part of your project touched AI, your clearance and fair use exposure just changed. In the next few minutes, I'll show you what risks matter, how to protect your project, and what distributors and insurers expect before they say yes. I'm Nina Ameri, entertainment attorney and founder of Ameri Law. We help creators and production companies with clearances, fair use opinions, IP licensing, and AI era agreements, so your project is protected from development through distribution. Today we're unpacking a fast-moving issue with real consequences for filmmakers, podcasters, game studios, and creator businesses: AI training and fair use. Here's where we are right now. Lawsuits over AI training and copyright are accelerating, and courts disagree about whether training on copyrighted material is fair use. Some judges have signaled limited scenarios where parts of training might qualify. Others say copying from piracy sources is a non-starter and question whether training can be fair at all. Appeals are coming, the stakes are real. Meanwhile, recent legal forecasts warn that the fair use doctrine is tightening, especially around purpose, market substitution, and the limits of transferativeness. That affects AI developers and documentary or nonfiction creators who rely on fair use. Even if you're not building a model, you're probably using AI somewhere. Images for pitch decks, temp VFX, voice cleanup, localization research. Here's how that becomes a legal issue fast. 1, tainted inputs can taint outputs. If a tool trained on pirated or otherwise unlicensed material helped create your asset, a claimant can argue your downstream use is contaminated. Discovery in current cases is drilling into how datasets were built. 2, fair use assumptions aren't stable. Different courts, different answers. Betting on training equals fair use is not a strategy. 3, buyers and insurers now ask tough questions. Streamers, distributors, and E&O underwriters want to know which tools you used, where the data training came from, and whether you have a lawyer's memo on risk. Expect warranties and representations that make the producer, not the tool vendor, responsible. Treat AI exactly like any other clearance problem. Verify the source, paper your rights, and track your process. That's how you keep retention high with viewers and acceptance high with distributors. Here's an easy guide to how to protect yourself from AI-related liability. 1, do your due diligence on the tools you use. Get confirmation from the vendor in writing what categories of data trained the model, that no pirate site sources were used, and whether any licensed data sets are involved. Check to see whether the vendor offers a warranty that has the right to the data it uses and does not source from illegal repositories. 2, implement contractual guardrails. Add simple AI-specific clauses to every vendor post and marketing deal so you're covered. These can include data source reps that say what trained the tool, a no piracy warranty from the vendor, indemnity if their tool triggers a claim, and a promise to keep records and cooperate if you need an audit or documentation. 3, get a fair use opinion letter and clearance memo if your work is at risk for liability. If you plan to include AI-generated elements that echo known IP, or your documentary relies on unlicensed clips, commission a fair use opinion letter and a clearance memo. Increasingly, that's part of what E&O carriers and distributors expect before they approve deliverables. 4, keep a paper trail. Hold on to receipts, prompts, model versions, edits, notes on human authorship. If originality or copying is challenged, your paper trail is your first line of defense. At Ameri Law, we act as your outside business and legal affairs team for AI era production. We handle AI risk audits and vendor diligence, custom AI clauses and agreements, fair use and clearance opinion letters, E&O insurance readiness. Remember, AI training fair use battles are exploding, and the law is still catching up. Don't wait for a lawsuit or a declined distribution deal to find your gaps. If AI touched your project anywhere, get your legal posture on the record. I'm Nina Ameri with Ameri Law. If you need fair use guidance, clearance opinions, or AI-specific contract language, we're here to help you stay creative, protected, and empowered.